I'm learning things, I'm turning things, I'm burning things, I'm learning. Welcome to Being a Weirdo is a Full-Time Job. This is the very first episode of a podcast that has been a long time coming, a very unique little piece of ingenuity and improv and innovation and imagination straight from the mind of Max Powertree. Hello, yes, I am Max Powertree, and I've created this beautiful podcast, and it is full of music and improvised music. I mean, all the music is improvised, essentially. Improvised sketch, comedy, improvised commercials, fake commercials is what I mean, for fake products, because those are the only kind of commercials worth a damn, in my mind. And, but occasionally I will do a shout out for a very real thing that I want you to check out, well, I'm not gonna do it right now. So, this podcast, I've been working on this for a while, and all I have in this world, my friends, to create this podcast is this old Samsung smartphone that was never a very sophisticated smartphone to begin with, and I've been using an app just called Voice Changer, and it's been a lot of fun. So, here are some things you can expect in the podcast, besides everything I already said. You're going to hear from... you're going to fall in love, first of all. Get ready to fall in love. There are some amazing characters, and you're going to meet some that are a one-time character, maybe a two-time, and then there's some who are recurring characters throughout the series, throughout the podcast, and every week we're going to get some messages from an answering machine from 2003. So you're going to hear the messages that are being left, that were being left on the answering machine of one Cherry Ruggles, a cosmopolitan 20-something, living the life and being real busy, too busy to ever return a phone call, it turns out. But that doesn't stop her best friend Sydney and her strange, gossipy neighbor Rosalind from leaving strange, fun, interesting messages. And also, she gets a lot of weird calls. So those messages are very fun. We'll be sharing those every week. And, she has some really bizarre ex-boyfriends, too.
Beep. Cherry. It's Nick. You said you didn't want to hear from me for a while, and I figure it's been a while. Maybe you meant you didn't want to hear from me at all, but
And we're going to be hearing every week from the world of the quest of the Nervous Giant.
I'm a nervous giant.
And let me tell you, the Nervous Giant is a lot of fun. A creature who lives in a cave.
I'm a nervous giant living in a cave.
And never really leaves their comfort zone, their cave, and one day they have to. And they have to go on an adventure, on a quest, to a place they've never, ever been before. And so they sing and dance their way through these various unfamiliar worlds, and they take us along for the adventure of the Nervous Giant. And a whole bunch of other fun, delightful things. You'll get to hear a little bit from the Secular Santy, who's been making a splash as a musician. Their name is Luca. He's just a really great musician. And, all kinds of good things. You can find me on YouTube, you can find me on Instagram, and you can find me on Facebook, and I will make sure to include a description so you can just click links, click links, click link or link. Okay, you can click some links, I swear. Anyway, that's all I got. So enjoy the weirdness, stay Stay for the characters, for the love, for the fake commercials. Speaking of which, I think we're going to have a word from one of our sponsors right now. Being a weirdo is a full-time job, and thank you for being here with me for the weirdness. We'll be right back.
I never thought I'd be able to golf again. It was the worst day of my life when my golfing career went down the toilet. But I went to my doctor and I asked about GOLFETREX. Go to your doctor today to ask about GOLFETREX. This drug is a miracle and it saved my golfing career. I've been out there on the green every day now for a year since I started taking GOLFETREX, a once-a-day supplement mineral pharmaceutical mystery that has made my life a better life indeed. Side effects may include dry mouth, constipation, a tendency to talk on and on and on and on and on and on and on about GOLFETREX, a desire to touch grass, a desire to smell grass, and the persistent suspicion that one might in fact be a robot. A persistent suspicion that will never be confirmed or denied, that you will have to live with, that creates a sort of existential dread and may also cause itching and some hair loss. Ask your doctor today about GOLFETREX. Get your swing back, friend.
Hi, you've reached Cherry Ruggles. I'm not home right now. Please leave a message. Or you could send me an email. I have personal email on my computer at home now.
Beep. he didn't say that. Oh, hello, hi. This is, oh my god, I don't know if this is a machine or not. Hello? Oh my god. Okay, hi. Sorry, this is Jassy. I'm with Hollywood Video, calling to remind you to return. It looks like you are overdue with Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Austin Powers, and Footloose are all 3 days overdue, and your account is accruing fines. So please return those to the Hollywood Video on Blair Avenue as soon as possible. Thanks. And if you need to reach us, the number is stop. The number is 555-5312. Thanks. you
Beep. Hi there, this is Dennis Flenz. I'm your neighbor down in apartment 103, and it looks like I got a bunch of mail by mistake, a couple magazines and some envelopes. Maybe they're bills, maybe it's junk, I don't really know, but I'm saving it all here for you. And thought about slipping it under your door, but I don't think the magazines will fit. I don't want to damage them or anything. So if you wanted to just stop down at apartment 103, I'm available. I'm home, most days after 4 o'clock, and you could just knock and I'll get you your mail. Again, that's apartment 103 here, and my name's Dennis Flenz.
I'm learning, I'm turning, and I'm burning, learning, burning. Okay. Goodbye, thanks for listening.
Oh.